He's totally making that up. Oh, she has a lot of stars in those eyes. That's great. Shanta, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching Oshinoko Season 2, Episode 8. In the last episode, we focused on the rivalry between Kana and Akane, and the fact that Kana has her own way of acting that is influenced by her experience of rejection and all that. She's kind of trying to protect herself and kind of like, you know, letting herself like not shine basically, and Akane is trying to challenge that to make her like kind of come out of that, you know, protective shell, I guess, and return to who she used to be, but it kind of backfired. So now Aqua is in on the whole thing and he wants to help Kana, you know, also come out, I guess, or something. Let's get into this episode. Don't let yourself have fun unless you want to have fun. And then check out my Patreon to get full reactions of Oshinoko or reactions to other shows that you might like. Most importantly, though, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you do, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to let me know. Don't forget to support the original content. And let's get into it. Okay. Do your best, Belt. Yeah. Okay, that was really sad. Oh, himekawa. But you're... Should just let her, though. Yeah, you're thinking about the general good. So he's reading through it. Right. Interesting, that's true. What's weird about it? I mean, I get it. Yeah. She's incredible. And he knows it. I appreciate that. Okay, now it's like a showdown between the two couples. Yeah. Oh. Blade versus... not Blade. Himekawa versus Aqua. I mean Blade, but I don't remember Aqua's character's name. Yeah, I do wonder about that. Let's fight. I was doing the same thing, but like more by choice. It doesn't seem to like come from, you know, like the way that Kana is kind of compensating for her fear. Yeah. That's going to, you know, when he does act with emotion, it's going to be like a big contrast to his own performance. He wants to bring out his emotions despite himself. What? I don't know what's not supposed to be in the script. What? What is happening? But Saya is fighting. Oh god, he's totally making that up. Apparently. Go, take that moment. Come on, do it. Aww. Yeah, that happens a lot. But then when things ended, she didn't like the not popular one. Or so it felt. That's really sad. Yeah, it helped her hold on, but now it's like she needed to be able to do this. And she convinced herself this is the best she can hope for. Yes. He's shining a light on her. Aww. Let's go. Oh god. I want to see it. Okay. That's great. Oh, she has a lot of stars in those eyes. Aww. Oh, everyone's shocked. Let's go. That's great. Yeah, what about you? That's so sweet. You know, she can fight all out against her acting. Ooh, nice effect. Oh fuck, now that's the scene? Oh fuck. That's a great effect. Oh, the blood. Damn. Shit, aqua.
それだけか。あるんじゃねえのか。お前の中にも。
芝居は楽しいだろう。
Is it fun for him?
楽しい時ほど苦しそう。
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's having
いつどこでパニックが起こるかわからないって状況が。
Yeah, it's the uncertainty for sure.
トリガー。俺のトリガー。
Yeah.
芝居に夢中になって演じてて楽しいって思うし。
And he's afraid of that, maybe. Like, because then he feels like, oh, you didn't save your mother. Like, we saw that. Like, how dare you have fun? Mm-hmm.
ひいては愛。お前の母親への罪悪感。
知ってたのか。
いい加減。お前との付き合いも長いからな。お前ら兄弟の愛への異常な執着。しんどいな。演技を楽しむこともできず、まるで復讐するために演じてるようなものじゃねえ。
Yeah, that's what he's telling himself.
このままでいい。俺がどうなろうとどうでもいい。愛の無念を晴らすことだけが俺の生きる意味だ。
That's really bad.
お前はも
You must no longer.
う演技を楽しむな。
But what does that mean, though? Like, isn't that going to hold him back from actually acting? Yeah, or he's just going to trigger himself on purpose. I mean, that's kind of what he said before.
苦しみながら芝居をしろ。お前にとって演技は。
Yeah, he's just going to accept that it's a terrible thing. Oh god.
楽しいなんて二度と思うな。
What kind of advice is that? I mean, I get that Aqua doesn't want to do anything else, but I mean, Jesus.
はい。そこをどけ、himekawa大輝。有馬かな、黒川茜。お前らを下して、俺はこの業界での評価を手にする。他は何もいらない。俺にとって演じることは復讐だ。
Jesus Christ. That's it. Trigger. Wow. Fuck. Like, oh my god. Like, it's, I mean, like, I get it to some degree that, you know, the Aqua is, like, very stubborn about this. Like, there's nothing else he wants to do. But, you know, the director is the adult in this situation, and he's just like, fine. I get that saying to Aqua, like, no, don't do that. You have to take care of yourself. Go to therapy or something. Is not something that Aqua will listen to. But giving him such an advice to, like, I just feel like it's making things worse. Like, I mean, maybe Aqua was achieving his goals, but basically Aqua said, like, my life is my revenge. And the director was like, okay, so here's how you go about it. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, the director is kind of like a dad to him, and it just feels messed up that he would just kind of allow this to happen. I don't know. Again, I don't know what else he can do, but not giving him such advice would be maybe a first good step. Maybe like saying, you know what, you want to ruin your own life, I'm not going to take part in that. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't know. Like, it's so messed up. Whew. So, wow, this episode was, like, really great. Like, we saw Kana finally take her place under the spotlight, I guess. And Aqua was the one who did it for her. Like, I mean, I didn't know if, like, it would happen right away that Aqua would, like, you know, act on his, I guess, promise that he made with Akane. Like, you know, let's make, you know, Kana shine or something. Let's make her, you know, act. But he did, and it all kind of worked at the same time, because Himekawa was also like, okay, Kana, we have to outshine, you know, Akane and Aqua, so, and specifically Akane. So I'm going to ad-lib, and and he just threw Kana to, you know, he just made it kind of focus on her, like that's what he wanted. So like everyone was in it together, kind of to force Kana to, you know, take center stage and actually showcase what she's capable of and remind people of who she used to be. That was really great and really wonderful. So heartwarming. It was really sad to see her past, like her relationship with her mom. I think we touched on it maybe just a tiny bit in season 1. I remember maybe her saying like, oh, you know, I live alone. Her mom just left and something. So we got the feeling that as soon as like, or maybe there was more to it. I don't remember. But anyway, as soon as Kana started failing in the industry, her mom just kind of gave up on her. And it's so sad that your self-value, like we already know that Kana's self-value is intricately like connected with her value in the industry. That's kind of the problem I think that happens to child stars, that like if you succeed very much, then it goes up to your head, which is what happened to Kana. But then when you don't, it really crushes you if you don't have like a good support system. And a lot of times you don't, because her mom like pushed her into acting. And a lot of times it happens, like you hear those stories about child stars that their parents want them to do it, whether to earn money or to, you know, kind of live through them. And then, you know, when they fail or when something doesn't work out, the parents are like, they're not there for them. They won't take responsibility for any of it. And they don't even realize or don't care to realize that that their kids really need them. And like, I don't know, that this industry is really harsh. And so Kana really suffered on that front, from both being hailed as such a good actress and everyone kind of falling over for her, and her mom, you know, and seeing how happy it made her mom. And then on the other side, kind of seeing how it all crashes down and she can't do anything about it. And it's all her fault. It's just really terrible. So it makes so much sense that she would be so afraid of stepping out into, you know, and being told, okay, you have to, you know, lay low, to start reining in your attitude, reining in your audacity, to rein in your personality so people will like you, so you can continue with smaller parts. And so that's what she did. She made herself smaller, managed to survive that way. Honestly, the director is giving like really questionable advice throughout this episode, but I mean, I get it. It did help her. She said it herself. It helped me, you know, survive, or otherwise it would have been long gone. So she didn't need to learn that lesson to make herself like smaller and stuff, but it made her unable to break out of that again. And now she was kind of pushed by everyone around her to do that, and she managed to do it. And I mean, it was especially Aqua. I mean, it was everyone, but it was Aqua who actually did it, kind of also ad-libbed in order for her to get the focus, and she was like so impressed with that. And I think it was also her being like so impressed that helped her take that chance, because she was like, wow, Aqua, you can act so well. I can do this too, kind of like I can show the world what I can do. She was in this state of mind where everyone was pushing her to do it, and so she did, and it was really great. And she was having so much fun, and people were like so taken by her, and she made acting feel like fun. And that's a lot when you like feel it, how much fun they're having while they're acting. That's really incredible. It makes the audience have fun because they feel it. And Akane was like so happy, and that was really, really sweet. And all that wholesomeness to end on the note that we did with Aqua. Wow. I mean, throughout this, we had Aqua be like, okay, you know, I'm going to let you shine. Like, pretty much do what Akane did when she took a step back to let Akane outshine everyone, because she didn't want to fight her on the same level. So here, Aqua did the same, but it wasn't out of insecurity more than it was, this is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be, you know, the star. He feels that he doesn't have the quality. But if he tried, I think maybe he could get there, you know? But he doesn't even want to. And the thing is that with the director's advice, it makes sense that he would not reach out for the moments where he can shine himself, because he's trying not to enjoy acting. So he's not going to let himself get engrossed in it enough that he can lose himself. And then suddenly be reminded, oh shit, I can't have fun. I suffered so much. I was there, I couldn't save her. And it was all because of this industry. I can't have fun in this industry. I can't have fun acting just in general. And then that triggers his panic and everything. So instead, he takes a step back. And when he does need to shine, and when there is a focus on him, especially in this scene where the emotions are really raw, then he needs to kind of trigger himself on purpose, think about the worst moments of his life, the most traumatic moment of his life, over and over again, remind himself and how much pain he is, I guess, and how much, you know, how guilty he is and how terrible everything is, and why he's doing all of this, like all for revenge. So it's like this raw reminder that he brings up, I guess, and that's how he acts, and you can feel the anguish. I don't know what the audience feel from that. I mean, they feel like the anguish, and here in the scene it works particularly well because that's what he's supposed to project. So thankfully, I guess he doesn't need, like, there's not a scene for him to play where he's happy or anything like that, because that wouldn't work. I guess he won't let himself. So yeah, I love it how, I mean, obviously we've had this before, but how like the play really fits what is actually going on with the characters in their life. The fact that he needs to like be completely broken over Saya's death or perceived death or something, and it's something that he can really relate to, and then he brings out all this terrible things that he's keeping inside, and that's good for him because that's what he wants in order to keep on going for his revenge. It's so messed up. Oh my god, this guy is going to, I don't even know what kind of happy ending, like, I mean if there is gonna be a happy ending for him. I mean, maybe after he gets his revenge, if he does, then he'll be able to lay down his sword, so to speak, but I don't know how much it's going to take out of him beforehand, because here, for instance, like really, I have a phrase in my mind and I don't know exactly how it goes. Anyway, he's wearing himself out very fast, brutally. I don't know how long he's going to keep on going. I mean, this is his drive, so like that's what's going to keep him going. But at this rate, my god, I don't know what's gonna be left of him in the end, you know? If I was the director, I think I would just be like, okay, child services right now. Like, how do you deal with that shit? Like, oh my god. I mean, I don't know, how old is he now? 16? I don't know if you could call child services in that. I think so, but I don't know in Japan. Seriously, this is so messed up. Aqua would feel really betrayed by that though. And Aqua doesn't, I mean, he just doesn't care. He said it. I don't care about myself. That's not what this life is for. I was supposed to protect Ai, and now I have to avenge her, and that's all. That's all there is. I do feel like Kana might be the one who takes him out of that a little bit, because she's not like Akane and she hasn't figured things out. I definitely feel like she won't react the same way that Akane did when she figured things out and was told by him that, oh, I want to kill someone. She's like, okay, I'll help you. Like, I definitely feel like Kana wouldn't react that way, but she actually truly cares about Aqua. I mean, Akane does too, but Akane does it in a way that is more enabling, I guess. And I mean, I do understand that approach of like, okay, I can't help you. I kind of don't want you to do that, but if you must, then I'm going to be there with you. I do get that approach, but it's like so destructive at the same time. With Kana, I feel like, you know, he focuses on other things, possibly. I don't know. To be honest, we haven't really focused on their relationship a lot in this season, because it was more Akane and Aqua. But here in this episode in particular, we did get some of it. Like, we got like how much he means to Kana. Like, we saw that entire montage of everything between them and why she cares about him so much, and how much he cares about her too, to help her out and stuff. And I do love the relationship a lot. So like, I don't know. This is such a messed up story, my god. And I really don't know where it's going, you know, honestly. I don't know if I can really hope for like something good to come out of it. I think that maybe the most positive result is that he gets his revenge. I don't know what then. But it's interesting in any case to see this. Even if it is going to be just seeing Aqua destroy himself more and more, it's still interesting to watch it, I guess, even though it's really sad. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Radiant Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Stone Tree, Tyranor, Michael Gabriel, and Hyakuren. And to the rest of my amazing patrons, without whose support I would never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.